Welcome back to OneShot. In the last part, we finally retrieved all the items necessary for us to enter the tower. As soon as we entered the tower, the game began to break the fourth wall in many magnificent ways. For instance, I had to open up a completely different exe file in order to get the game to load something different, and somehow, as I was progressing through the game, it caused the screen on the other exe file to change. I still have no idea how they managed to code that into the game. Like, that still boggles my mind. But when we finally made it to the top of the tower, we had to make a tough decision. Do we return home, or do we return the sun? And ultimately, I decided to return home because I didn't want Nico to stay in this world anymore. Just wanted her to go home, because for once I actually cared about the well-being of a video game character. I think I'm losing my mind. Now, the story of OneShot is not over, because a little while after the game was released, they added a bonus chapter called Solstice. This bonus chapter was added a few months ago, I think in March. Now, I said at the end of the last part that I was going to try and find a way to unlock the Solstice chapter. I mentioned that I probably had to play through the entire game again, and maybe I had to choose to return the sun, so that way Nico would stay in the game world, and that way I'd be able to play the Solstice chapter. But I think I already unlocked the Solstice chapter by simply beating the game once. Now, the reason why I think this is because off-screen, I did delete my save file so I could start a fresh game here, and my original plan was to play through the entire game again, and when I got to the ending, try to select the different ending, because I was thinking that maybe it was the better one, and I'd also be able to play the Solstice chapter after selecting that particular ending. But as I began a new game, something weird happened. I'm not going to explain what happened, I'm just going to show you guys, okay? But it's really strange, and I really wasn't expecting it. But I will say this, though. This weird occurrence is one of the reasons why I think I already unlocked the Solstice chapter. So I'll just show you. So we're gonna begin a new game here. Alright, we're gonna start. We already saw this screen before, so we'll just skip past this. I mean, we already saw this cutscene too, but I'll just let it play out anyway. So we're back here in our room. Nico's back in the game world. Hello? Robotnik 35? Wait, why did I say that word? Robotnik 35? Why does that sound so familiar? Yeah, so even though I deleted my save file, Nico somehow still remembers my name. This game just keeps finding more ways to freak me out. Also, another thing you'll notice, the TV remote that was lying on the ground before is not here anymore. It's gone. It's absent. You can still look out the window, though. You can also inspect these books. Still too dark to read in here. When you go to the computer, it still shows you the input password, but it's slightly different now. You'll notice that it says password hint documents, and it brings up a completely different screen. It says press X to delete characters, default controls, so there's another password that you have to input. Now, you can't actually leave this screen. So, it told you that the password hint is in your documents. That's because the game created more image files. Now, the image files are of the journal of the person who was communicating with us before while we were in the tower, making our way to the top. And they have another message for us, and hidden within that message is the password we need to enter. So I'll read it out here very quickly. Now keep in mind that these journal entries do not appear in the clover.exe file, so I am viewing this through a Windows Photo Viewer, so I do apologize if the resolution looks a little bit weird, but it looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. Also, pay attention to the letters that are highlighted, like in bold, right here, because that's the password. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess, it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high, and if that happens, then... haha, look at me, asking you for favors, only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I'm afraid too. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything change for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you are already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. That's why I implore you to consider. The Messiah, the world, my children, they all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. So if you were paying attention to the bold letters, you'll notice that they actually spell out the word Solstice, which is the password we need to enter. Now, I have not played the game beyond this point, and I also didn't try to enter the password to see what would happen, because I didn't want to... I didn't want to see beyond this screen. Like, I didn't want to know what lied beyond this screen, so... I don't know if the letters are case-sensitive, though, but I can at the very least try. I can spell out Solstice. I don't know if I have to put them into, like, lowercase letters or not. I'm gonna assume that maybe first letter is uppercase. Oh my god. Hang on a second. Keep pressing X by accident. I'm assuming. It does spell out Solstice, but I just don't know if this is case-sensitive. Case-sensitive password. So I believe this is correct, right? Access granted. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then, remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission's to help Nico leave, and most importantly... No. This does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Robotnik 35? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Well, Robotnik 35, that sounds so familiar. Yeah, so I don't actually know how different the game is in the Solstice chapter, but I do believe we have begun it. We have begun the Solstice chapter now, guys, so... Let's just see here. Okay, a branch snaps off. I think I do remember that. Oh yeah, the dry branch. Yeah. Now, I don't know how different the game is going to be, though. Because, I mean, I don't really want to play through the exact same game over and over again. Or, like, I don't want to play through the game again and not have anything change, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of this is different. I already know that... Yeah, there's a bottle of alcohol in here. You can dip the branch into the alcohol. Yeah, that's what I already did before. And I know that the sun is down over this way. But I need a key in order to get in there. Actually, hang on a second. What did I do here again? I don't even remember. TV gives off a dangerous-looking spark. Readying the branch. Just light it. There we go. And then I can just light the fireplace with that, which illuminates this again. Yes, indeed. That's the key that I needed. The basement key. Right? So then I can just run down here. Or I guess I can't. Yeah, so... I really do not know how different, the Solstice chapter is from the rest of the game. Like, I don't know how different the rest of the game is going to be. But there was that gigantic door back in the refuge, which I'm not sure if that is open now. So I don't know how much of the game I'm gonna have to replay in order to see the good ending, like see the rest of the good ending. Like, I don't know if the game's already creating new files right now. Like new image files that I have to follow. I really have no idea. All I know is that... Well, actually, hang on a second. I can go back in here. What happens if I do? Okay, yeah, there's like nothing here. Nico just woke up here. Yeah, the computer's not gonna do anything else now. So let me just put this back in here. Maybe I can go outside and see if any part of the world has changed at all. Like the Barrens, if it looks different. I can at least see. So the game definitely remembers me playing it. Not only that, but I did actually receive an achievement for restarting the game. Like, deleting my save file and starting all over. So is this any different? Okay, I mean, well, we've already seen this before. Okay, but I can't skip it though, unfortunately. Well, I don't know. Everything looks exactly the same. At least for now. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, I really don't know what is different in this chapter, but if I come across some things that I haven't done before, then I guess I will show you guys, because, I mean, I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to replay through the whole game all over again. I really don't feel like doing that, so... Since I already know my way around this, then... Yeah, I'll just complete everything that I had done before, and if I do come across something I haven't tried doing yet, then I'll show you guys. But other than that, I think I'm gonna be skipping this for the most part. Oh wait. The metal rod. Did I already get that? This bed probably looks familiar to you. Nico first woke up in this world here. It's important, yes, the game will exit automatically. Now's no time for rest. Okay, yeah, you already explained that to me, though. No, I think I already got that metal rod, I'm pretty sure. So when I went to talk to this robot again, there is a different question here. Instead of asking him about the computer, I'm asking him about myself. So, yeah, this dialogue option was not here before, so... Let's see this. When I woke up in that house, for some reason I called out a name. Robotnik35. I'm not sure why I did that. But then I saw it on a computer too. That would be our god. Oh, right. I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So how did you know? It just made sense, I guess. Ah. Have you already contacted Robotnik35 then? Nope, I just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Yeah, so she's gonna contact me again. Hey Robotnik35, God. This is going to sound weird, but have we met before? Yes, as a matter of fact, we have. Ah, but I don't know who you are, though. It's just a weird feeling that I have. Oh, I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry. But it's nice to meet you, Robotnik35. My name is Nico. I just contacted Robotnik35, yeah. Do not be afraid to ask him for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Yeah, and that's all it says. Okay. So we got different dialogue, but... Still, are there gonna be some gameplay elements that are going to be different? I'm pretty sure that door in the refuge is gonna be like I'm probably gonna be able to unlock it now, because I think that door had something to do with the Solstice chapter, and I think the only reason I couldn't open it was because I had not beaten the game yet. So, well, I'll keep on searching for more clues, guys, or more things that are different here. Well, I just got an achievement for shocking Nico with this power cell, so that's a thing that happened. Okay, so when I went back into the mines, something really bizarre happened. I noticed that there was a clover on the ground, and I do actually have the Clover exe file open right now. I'm not sure if the reason why whatever the heck just happened because I had this exe file open. I was kind of sad that I wasn't recording this, but what happened off screen was that there was this track right here that I couldn't go over before when I was here in the Mayans. When I approached it this time, there was another one of these really bizarre hallucinations, like, you know, in that, like back in part 3, when we saw that strange fox that just suddenly appeared on our screen. Well, a similar thing just happened, and it was like a robot with a yellow eye, and I decided to start recording here because I think something important for the Solstice chapter is about to happen, because Nico says, hold on, something in my pocket is... Yeah. Because the journal's lighting up now. Because I don't think it did that before, did it? I'm pretty sure it didn't. That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple of pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book. Oh, however, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If he went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, And the fact that you woke up with it in the first place really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. Ah, I can show you if you'd like. Oh, oh yeah, it's this thing again. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty. Oh, it looks like there's a clover in the necklace too, like the book. Well, it is the same person. Ooh, that's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing. Yeah, that was right after your vision then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Yeah, because there is a clover on the ground right here. Now, I'm wondering if I could have done this during my first playthrough of the game. I don't know if I could have, because Nico says that she doesn't know how she knows that. So maybe I did need to, yeah. This was not glowing before in the first playthrough, so what the heck? What is going on here? Yeah, it's showing me that I need to take the minecart through the mines now. I gotta try and repair it somehow. That's what it's showing me. I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here, which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. Yeah. Really disappointed I wasn't recording that too, because I was not expecting that to happen. Nico's not even saying anything now. Okay. You should inspect the journal a bit closer. Yeah, which I already did. So... yeah, so this has to be important for something then. I gotta bring a minecart back here so we can go over the tracks. I mean, the tracks aren't broken, they're just suspended in midair. Okay, so, yeah, I am ready to leave right now. But I do want to come back, though. Gotta try and find a minecart. Okay, well, can I go back in here first? Need further assistance, we're good. It's a metal chest table covered in dust, I haven't played a chess with anyone else. I think I already read that dialogue before. Okay. Yeah. So we need to try and get a minecart here. Yeah, and see, there's all sorts of clovers over this way. So I'm thinking that I also need to keep the Clover EXE open when I speak with that robot again, because I think before when I talked to him, I don't think he did anything. Pretty sure he didn't. So... yeah, it's not glowing at all. I think I already read this. Yeah, I did already read that. So can I do anything with, like, this minecart? No? There's gotta be some way I can bring this over to there, right? That's just out of curiosity. Are there any other items I can use on this? No. Doesn't seem like I can do anything with that right now. But it is saying that I do need a minecart in the Mayans, so it has to be important for something. There's got to be some sort of way I can maybe push it. Well, I don't know. Some way I can bring it to the mines, but I have no idea how. No idea how at all. Anti-battery, a power cell, profit bots written on the side. Okay, yeah. But I can't put this in right now. Yeah, because we need the light bulb, I remember now. Yeah, because that's what we need. Very nice indeed. Then I think we can put this back in. Yeah, okay. So we're turning this on. What's the computer gonna say now, though? Now that we're playing through this all over again. I wonder. Yeah, so that doesn't do anything anymore. Yeah, because the computer's gonna be on now. So what's it gonna say? I see you've made progress. That progress stops here. You need a code. The code no longer exists. I do know what that means, actually, because you told me already. Oh, okay, it doesn't say anything different, it just says the same thing. Well, that's not exciting at all. So, I found the document again, guys, but, the document is different now. It says the code I need is 303341. Yeah, so even the document changed. Okay. I assume it's supposed to. You know, for the sake of the Solstice chapter and everything. Okay. That's not what it said before. It was like way, way longer than that, but now it's just... It just gets straight to the point. Just gives me the code. I guess because the game already knows I've done this already, so... I guess it's just getting everything prepared for the Solstice chapter here. Just preparing things for me. Okay. Where was that, that safe again anyway? I think it was up this way, I believe. I think I need to go over here, then down this way. Not down over there, because that just leads back to that note. Yeah, it was over here. Right, 303, 341. Right. It's locked with a 6-digit code, so let's try this. 303, 341. And it does open. How'd you know the code? I still don't remember seeing one. I had some help. Really? From who? Don't worry about it. Okay. What's in the safe, Nico? It's a gas mask. Yeah, and then there's the square again. The squares. What is that? Yeah, we do have the gas mask. Okay. But why was the document different this time, though? Because it was a lot lengthier before. I think it was like one of the robots communicating with me, like down at the docks. I think. I should be fine with this mask on. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna continue searching for new things. So now that this robot over here is functional again, and there's a bunch of clovers lying on the ground around him, let's see if maybe the clover will do something this time, like with the clover exe file open. You're not much bigger than I am. Welcome to the lookout point. Below us is the old quarry. The head engineer lives a little more to the east. The entrance to the old mines is further to the east. I see. I'm watching over the plants. Okay. But... okay, I guess that doesn't do anything. There's a bunch of clovers surrounding him, though. Okay, I guess maybe that isn't important for anything. I really don't know. Let's just speak with the head engineer again. Yeah, this is just telling me about Robot again. The robot. So what I was thinking initially was that I had to transport one of the minecarts in the Barrens all the way to the Mayans, somehow. The only thing is that you can't push the minecarts, which left me really confused because I couldn't figure out what to do. As it turns out, all I had to do was open up my journal at a very specific part in the mines, like a very specific position in the mines, and the minecart just manifested out of thin air. Yeah, so... I don't know. I don't understand any of this. What just happened? Did you see that? This minecart just showed up out of thin air. I wasn't looking, though. I was just looking at the journal like you told me. Maybe we should go find that robot lady. I was just taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. When I looked back up, this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart, though, which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over. That does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you'd want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? No. But I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Robotnik 35, but... honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I would just have to follow along on the rails. But doesn't it look a little precarious? The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being, which you are. Gotcha. Right then, I'll be waiting here if you need me. Well, I guess in that case, we'll just get in the minecart. Here we go. So is she just gonna follow along? Oh, okay, I moved the minecart along on my own. Doesn't even look like she's standing on the rails, it looks like she's just floating. Okay, well let's just go. Let's just go and see what we'll find here. At least we're making progress. Finally see what's down in the mines. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You are going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep on going. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. Nah, we're just gonna keep on going. Oh, I do notice Silver's kind of falling behind. It doesn't matter, we'll just keep on going anyway. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, she is falling behind. But can I go back? Oh, maybe I just need to wait for her to catch up. Yeah, she does catch back up, though. Yeah, but I can't go back, though. That's the only problem. It's telling me to turn back, but I can't go back because she's blocking the way. So, no can do, sir. No can do. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. Oh. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery. No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Robotnik35's with me. Alright, stay safe. Probably the entity trying to contact me, isn't it? How's it going? Not ideal. Looks like these terminals are running on a completely separate power source. I can't really recognize any of the data formats on this terminal either. This is all new, or at least encrypted. I will need to analyze it through my own system. Might take some time, so you don't need to stay. Still at it. Okay. There's another power cell right here. The word ProfitBot's written on the side. It just says the same thing as before. Okay, well these are the only items I have right now. I don't think I can use any of those on it. In fact, I know I can't. Because I tried it in my first playthrough. It didn't work. What's in this room? Well, another robot that kind of looks like ProfitBot. I recognize the light in your eyes. You are the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh. No? Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff. So, I'm guessing Robotnik35 sent me, with them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh. A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait, I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So, how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just a minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. And when I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Did he just eject a floppy disk from his head? Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you will need to find a way to install the backup. Install the... Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Robotnik35, a resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then please do not tell her you found me. At least not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Okay, so we have another item, memory disk, floppy disk. Note of curiosity. Probably can't combine it with anything. Just making sure. No, I can't. Yeah, he just says the same thing. What does this say? Residential tracking machine. For reference and explanation of the symbols. Cross. Medical units are assigned to this building. Robot. A robot is assigned to this building. Electricity. A power cell is assigned to this building. Okay, what does this all mean here? There's another computer terminal. ProfitBot 0 backup system 1.0, please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. So I guess I have to insert the memory disk into here? Alright. Backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay then. So what exactly do I have to do with this then? Okay. There's some of these that I have to... Yeah, that I have to enable on and off. Oh, okay, yeah, so... These were actually the buildings that we were in before. These were the ones we explored in the first playthrough. I don't remember what all of these were assigned to, though. So did I have to, like, keep track of that? Before I came here? This observation room isn't for the Mayans. I've actually never been into this particular one. Really? You recognized it at first, though. They all look the same. Fair enough. I did find something interesting, though. All the databases seem to encode video feeds. Right now I can see various places in the Barrens, the outposts, the residential areas, even my own house. They're all shot from a top-down perspective, too, which means the cameras would have to be in the air, but I've never seen any cameras around. That's kinda spooky. I might go investigate later, though. Do you find anything interesting in the back room? You were in there for a while. Yeah, we found, a dead end? I see. Okay. Found another video feed. I should definitely go look for the cameras later. This is really bothering me. Okay, well... I can't go back, can I? Oh wait, no, I can. Okay, so can I just come here anytime I want? Like, if I go back, I can actually get back here. I mean, considering the minecart is here now and all, I'm assuming I can. So, actually, could I just fast travel? No, I can't. So would I have to get in the minecart and then come back? You know what would be a better idea? Just to save myself the hassle? Maybe... I did check all of these dormitories back in, the second part. Maybe I'll just go back and look at that. Just to see what exactly was in charge of all these dormitories, just to save myself the hassle. So I'll be right back. Right, so I went back and looked at that video, and... I believe this is the order in which they were residing. I know the infirmary was 112, I know that for a fact. There was a power cell in room 119, and I think all the other dormitories just had either robots living in them or messages that were left by robots, I think. I don't know, there were some of them that were just empty. Like, I think 113 was just completely empty except for a shrimp jar, so I don't know if this is the correct order, but we can at least try to inserting the disc here. No, that's apparently not it either, so what exactly was it then? Can I just get rid of this? Hang on a second. I don't like how it keeps de-equipping the memory disk. I wish it could just keep it equipped here. Okay, I don't remember then. Alright, I figured it out, guys. So it was power cell assigned to 119, robot assigned to 118, infirmary assigned to 112, and robot assigned to 110. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, though, because it's like, some of the dormitories were empty, so I thought, there can't possibly be any robots assigned to those, could there? I mean, there was a robot in 110, but it was in disrepair, so I thought, well, maybe that's not assigned to any of them, but it might still be, considering there is a robot just sitting there. But as for the two other dormitories, I thought, well, there's no way there's any robots assigned to there because they're completely empty. So, I got it. I got it. It's kind of weird how it tells me the map reconfiguration was successful even though I didn't put the memory disk into the computer. But I guess I can now. Let's see if this works. Yep, preparing backup. Writing the disk. 26% complete. 34% complete. 40%. 100% complete. Ejecting disk. Alright, got the memory disk back up. So I just need to give it to you now. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Spin to win. Ah. Are you okay? Sure. So, I guess it worked? Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype, originally named ProfitBot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait, A prophet robot like that one I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the prophet bot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun or didn't. What matters is that you are here now. Robotnik 35 has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again. Oh. Well, he's not wrong. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Robotnik 35's name, and then back at the other robot, I even asked Robotnik 35 if we met here. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. It looks like you are at least aware of it, to some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Robotnik 35. It's really starting to freak me out. I know how you feel, Nico. This entire game is freaking me out right now. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. Alright? Okay, so, yeah, it is flashing back to the tower. Indeed. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun, it feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am. Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters. The world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Robotnik 35 wills it. Same story for the world itself. It doesn't really exist unless Robotnik 35 initiates the program. The program? The World Machine, a universe simulator that runs on Robotnik 35's computer. We are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer, which Robotnik 35 operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Robotnik 35 has to be in constant contact with you. If Robotnik 35 ends the program, the world will go into a stasis. Does Robotnik 35 know this? Of course. From Robotnik 35's perspective, the World Machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software they may have installed on their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they like, now that the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. So why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And why did Robotnik 35 never tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for Robotnik 35. I just want to go home. But every time Robotnik 35 runs the program, I come back? Correct. Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back to it? Robotnik 35. Aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh. It appears that we have some confusion here. Robotnik 35 did not build the world, Nico. Oh. Robotnik 35 only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether, someone you cannot begin to fathom. It was also not designed to be the futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there was nothing that he could do. Until now. You managed to find me, after all. You being here was due to his help. Oh, I guess it has something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it, and he might need to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright, then go do that. Sigh. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know that this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. Huh? The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Robotnik 35 to be able to generate another session after this. Just go fix the robot for now. But please, be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. I need to take care of something first. Alright, well that was a boatload of exposition. No pun intended, considering he mentioned the robot, trying to establish a connection here. Sorry. Yeah, so... He mentioned that I might not be able to generate another session, though. So does that mean after I beat the Solstice chapter, I just won't be able to play the game anymore, period? I don't know. Hey, you okay in there? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you should we ever cross paths. Oh, this must be the robot... Yeah, the blue robot with a yellow eye, is what she told me. Clearly she was referring to this guy. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Oh, actually, I needed it to fix a robot, so she gave it to me. Oh. Here, see? Ah. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay. Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous... expectations. Robotnik 35 and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay? Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you... She left. If you were going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How did you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Sigh. Do you say anything else? No, he just says the exact same thing. Oh, okay. So, she has to escort me through the rest of the Barrens, so... Are the Barrens going to change when I go back out? Come on, let's go back. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back. I remember it. What happened in the tower. What I tried to do. And how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds? Bringing Nico to places that never should have been? It was him, wasn't it? And now, Nico is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Robotnik35. Well, I couldn't really do that because you weren't letting me. Or the game wasn't letting me, but you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is... wrong! Oh, shoot. Well, I guess we're not going back now. The minecart. Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. The exit just caved, didn't it? Sigh. I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you follow me. Where to? The way out. Okay. Well, I'm terrified now. Let's get out of here. He says the exit isn't here, but it must be hidden. Okay, all of us are here. There is an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We do not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means, but with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I'm not strong. I'm not that strong either. If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it and... oh, wait a second, I lost focus of the game window again. You could have just asked. Phew. Come on. Show off. And he just walked right through me. Alright, well, let's just go. Let's just go through here. Do you say anything? I don't even know where this tunnel leads. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here. Well, we won't. So this is the way out? There wasn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. Oh, okay. Am I just moving? Okay, they're both gonna follow me. Alright. Well, once again, they're both really slow. I tried. I really did, but Destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you, but I can't hold it off forever. What does that mean? What was that? Here too? Watch out! Is there something I'm supposed to do? I guess not, because it just faded out. Oh god. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... Ah! You, robot! What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out! Come on. But what about her? Ah! Get out! Come on. Oh no. Oh jeez, things are getting really bad. Okay, I probably should not speed up though. Oh boy. No! What do we do? You have to take this. What? The memory disk, but... Eek! This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the glen right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc. But what happens if what if the squares... Hurry! Okay, we're just gonna get out. We're just gonna get out. Go on, we need to go. They're both... Just keep going, Nico. It's not the time to stop. Robotnik35, I don't understand. The world, the Prophet Bot, what he was saying. Is this world really just... Is it? Yeah. It's not real. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but... It just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? Now it's just showing us another cutscene. Yeah, that I can move through on my own. Okay, I guess Nico's just not gonna move now. Because she doesn't want to. It's just zooming out. The mines are ginormous, though. I'll at least say that. Alright, this is escalating really quickly. Okay, I guess Nico's asleep while the minecart is still moving. Does appear like we're in the Glen now, though. An area of the Glen I haven't seen before. I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember being in a dark room. There was a light at the end of a long hallway. I thought I was going back home, but I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. Okay, well, we can't go over there. Only way we can go out here is... well, yeah, out this way. Alright. Yeah, this is a part of the... looks like parts of the ground is missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. Oh, I guess it is. They're safe. Okay, I didn't know I could walk across the vines, though. Just out of curiosity, is there anything behind? No, there isn't. Okay. Well, this is escalating really quickly, but I mean, we are in the Glen now, at the very least. So, yeah, we're in an area that I hadn't been to before. Yeah, everything is different. Isn't that the city gate? It's... yeah. It's getting destroyed by the squares. Can I talk to you? Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. Okay. Well, I guess there's no way I'm going in there. Forget that noise. Forget that nonsense. Well... oh, the bridge is broken. Yeah, just took the words right out of my mouth, Nico. There's nowhere else I can go, though. I can't go over the bridge. The clovers are leading me into this room. Okay. So do I have to initiate this dream sequence? Unless... okay, no, there's nothing appearing on the other EXE file, which I still have open. I mean, I don't know what else I can do. The only thing I can think of is to take a nap again. Okay, well that was strange. Nico didn't have a dream sequence that time. Oh wait, I can do it again. I suppose there's more work to do. Okay, maybe Nico doesn't actually have any dream sequence this time. I guess not. Oh wait. Could I check the journal? No, the journal's not doing anything, actually. So... huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not... yeah, I don't quite know what I'm supposed to be doing then in that case. Yeah, because the journal's not doing anything. Is there... like, any... well, I mean, there's no way I can get through there. Clearly. But I mean, the clovers are leading me into that room, though. So, hang on a sec. Okay, my phone is ringing. Just hold on. I'll figure this out in a moment. Okay, well, I actually did go past this room right here. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I can probably still go down here, though. The deeper runes are ahead. Do note they're partially flooded. You just say the exact same thing. Yeah, okay. Let's try going down in here again, then, just to see if maybe there's something different. There could possibly be something different here. Oh. This is blocked off by squares. Okay, never mind. I guess we're not going down that way, then. What about down over here? Yeah, we can still go down this way. We can go past these. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna have to do the whole tile puzzle thing again. Okay, the squares are blocking off that entrance as well. In that case, we'll go down here, then. Okay, we can't go over that way. Well, it's not like we could go over there anyway, because there's cubes blocking that area off. Right. What about over here? Yeah, we can go out there, but hang on a second. What about over this way? Like where the house of those kids were at. I don't even remember what their names were. Yeah, 2 children reside near here. Right, but I can't move this thing. The pathway's blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Oh! Never knew it'd be so easy. So Nico learned. Ow, my foot, ow! Oh. They're already here. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh geez, are you guys okay? Oh my stars! You're the savior! It's an honor to meet you. Yes, I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home it's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Huh? The squares. There are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Yeah, that's what his name was. Right? Yes, of course. Phew. Ah, you were saying about the gate. Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds. That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time, and there's no boat. Not to mention, the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Okay, but out of curiosity, I want to see if I can still go down over this way. Like, is maze still over here, I wonder? Or is this just blocked off by squares, too? I'd like to know. I would very much like to know. So we're just gonna take a little detour very quickly, see if maze is still here. Yeah, maze is still here. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on, I need to concentrate. What? The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow? Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers, the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but... Stress is good. For this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. I didn't know if you guys heard that. Someone was, like, gunning their motorcycle outside. That's totally not an annoying noise at all. Do not worry. I am fine. Okay, I guess I can't give her the sun this time. Right, well I guess we'll just leave her. Trying her best to save the Glen. So I guess there's nothing else we can do there then. Alright, so we do need to follow Calamus and Alula then. There's no way we can get in their home because it's blocked off by squares. So forget that. Not even gonna try. Alright, how are you doing? At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. Oh yeah, I also forgot, people blasting loud music in their cars too, because it's so fun living in the part of my town. Definitely. Okay, well there's more clovers around that building over there. We usually get to the burial grounds through a friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. And... okay, just say the same thing. What is this? It's a ball. That's mine! It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though. Oh, wait, I think I did inspect that before, though. Right. The clovers are telling me to go in here. So, I'm gonna listen to it. Yeah, there's another clover on the ground right there, so... Yep, there's something... another vision. Nico? Nico, what's wrong? You look like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something. My journal, because it's gonna be glowing again, yeah. Could have figured. Oh, I was right! Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Robotnik 35, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. Alright, we'll open it up then. Okay, a boat. Yeah, so this is how I got the minecart to spawn back in the Barrens. I positioned myself correctly. Depending on where the screen is, the boat should appear. I think maybe like this, perhaps? Okay, no, actually, hang on a second. I think I need to stand directly on the clover, actually. There we go. Yeah, so the boat just appears like that. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Robotnik 35 must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Robotnik 35 are with us. Well, if Robotnik 35 made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think? Well, yeah, let's go. Here we go. Let's all get on the boat here, then. Are we moving? Okay, yeah, I'm just moving on my own here. I like how I can stop the boat and I can make him turn around to face me. Okay, let's just keep on going then. Got some more images here. There's another cutscene. Well, I guess this is like the OneShot's version of cutscenes here. It looks so pretty. I have no idea where we're going, though. Oh, geez. Okay, we're just in the wide open area. We made it! Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. Yeah, so this is the burial grounds. Okay. We have all these symbols again, though. It's a gravestone. Yeah, but it's this symbol again that I've seen before. What does it mean? I don't understand. Okay, they're over there, but is there anything else we can see? Yeah, there's a path of clovers that's leading all the way over there, but I should probably go and see Calamus and Alula before I go down there. This is her grave. Ah, it's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Sigh. Alula, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes! Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today. We met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico. Hi. She seems a little hyperactive. It's a gravestone. Yeah. But... doesn't seem like any of the other ones are really all that special. At least I still got my sister. I hope she can see us wherever she is. Okay, well, I don't really know what else I can do here, honestly, except follow that path now. Do I just have to leave them? I don't really want to. But we want to continue the story. I guess we have to. Yeah, there's a path of clovers leading over here. Wait, who is this person? Who is this gentleman? It's you. Huh? You, my name is Nico. Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, this is Cedric, okay. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh, he told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is the plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father in previous iterations of Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way! Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I'm proficient in operating the machine, but something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Sigh. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. And the robot lady. Neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you this main... He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Oh, he's probably referring to the big door in the refuge, yeah. Right, the city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Battery and gears are highlighted in green, so it must be important for something. You think you'll be able to fix it if Robotnik 35 and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. Not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Alright then. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? Battery for the engine and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you could find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. I got blue fire. It's a plane, flying machine, right. So... well, I mean, there is a crowbar over here. But we can't pick it up, though. Looks like a piece from the plane. Okay. So, yeah, we need to find a battery and some gears. Where exactly are we gonna find that, though? Do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. You know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? Haha, that sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. And, okay, it just says the same thing. Alright, so... I guess we just need to leave them here then. So I guess we need to go back into the city, I think. I guess. Yeah, because there's nothing else we can do here, so I guess we do need to go back. Yeah, we can't move up or down in the boat either. Wait a second. What is this thing? Floating out in the water. What is this green thing here? Hang on a second, can I pick this up? No, doesn't seem like I can interact with it at all. There's like these... oh, there's more of them actually. There's like these green balls floating in the water. Okay, don't know what that is. So I can't go... yeah, I can't go up or down. So I just need to go back for now. Alright, well then in that case we'll go and find some batteries and gears for Cedric then in that case. It's just a ball. It's just a bull. Yeah, so there's nothing we can do there. Yeah, there's like all sorts of these things floating around the place. Yeah, so I guess we do just need to go back. But I don't know if there's any way we can get to the city, though. I don't really know. Yeah, and that's just where Maze is. Okay, I'll try and figure out where the heck we can go to then. We can try to find some way to get back to like the main village in the Glen here. So I'll be right back then. Oh wait, is this? No, this area is still blocked off. So I decided to go and talk to Maze again. It does seem like there is some different dialogue now. I have something to ask of you. Yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. Okay. Use the last of your strength then. Oh jeez. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... Just walk... Okay, well, I was gonna say walk away, but I guess we're running away. Well, I guess Maze died again. Okay, well, I guess that's it for her now, but I guess we can cross over the bridges now. Probably some vines in place of them. So we'll just run all the way back up. Sure enough, there is a vine connected to the bridge now, so we can finally cross over. Go back into the main village here. Yeah, there's just vines all over the place. Okay, so where? Okay, well, first of all, where exactly are we? I think we're back in this forest area. Who are you? The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots there. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. It doesn't say anything else. So, we can actually cross over the bridge here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we are back in the village. What do you have to say? The land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. My mommy's making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. Sigh. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah. I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Ah. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you. Right, so we have a music box. Can I use a crowbar on it? No? Okay, let's just see if I can combine this with anything at all. No, it doesn't seem like I can, but I guess it'll be important for something. Yeah. Also has a clover in it as well. Right. There's a bunch of people over here. This island has more moss covering than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. Right, so we have way more people. Okay, that ram up there is doing the old spin to win. Well, won't last long now, will we? The sun can't... Okay, you just said the same thing. What do you say? What a day. That's all he says. The guy fishing? Nothing's biting. It's just spinning around and screaming like a monster. Oh geez, that bridge is completely broken. Completely trashed. Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh, squares are bad news, man. Yeah, the rams are just... they're still making noises. What about in here? What do you have to say? Looks like the glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village, literally. It's okay, thanks. And... yeah, that's all he says. A fish stew, at least I think it's fish. They kind of look like snakes. Right? This is a bed, or like a mattress. This pretty much says the exact same thing. Okay. Is there... anywhere else I can go? Doesn't seem like it. We can try crossing over these vines, but the only thing is that the squares are preventing me from going over there, unfortunately. Are the vines leading to anywhere else? No, it doesn't seem like they do, so maybe I need to go back? Or... well, I was thinking that maybe I could go around, but it doesn't seem like I can. But I can go down over here, which doesn't lead anywhere at all. Okay. Well, we have a music box. We also need a battery, though, right? So... what about over here? It does seem like there's... okay, well, what's even the point of having a bridge here, then, if I can't get across there? I don't understand that. Okay, well, is there anything else over here? This forge is large. I can't really seem to find anything. I think this just leads one way. So... yeah, I don't know where else to go. I really don't. Only way I can think of is going back over the bridge. Do you have anything to say about the music box? We found a music box. Should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but... this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember Father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling the world despite... well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must to find one. Okay, so... he does have the music disc. We still need a battery. Find the parts I need, yes. I already know that. Yeah, so... we still need to go and find a battery. Calamus said something about a research lab with robots, right? Do I even remember coming across that in the Glen? In my first playthrough here? I don't even remember. Yeah, the research station. I don't remember where that is, though. Oh, wait a second, there was another set of vines that I completely missed over here. Yeah, that takes me over this way. I didn't notice this before. This must be where the research lab is. Yeah, there's robots here, for sure. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. What do you say? Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? Have you checked the power room? Okay, he says the power room. Oh geez, those are the squares. Anomalies are increasing. Do you know where I could find a battery? I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Ah. And what about you? Would you happen to know? What is a flying machine? Never mind. He doesn't know. He's a pretty stupid robot then. This bridge is just completely destroyed. Okay, so I guess I need to go in here. Yeah, I don't think I was down here before. I'm pretty sure I wasn't. I think I went past this on my first playthrough. Unless I couldn't get here on my first playthrough. Which, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to, but whatever. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Alright, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Robotnik 35? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh. Wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Robotnik 35 and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Can I just take it? Yeah, do what you must. Fireflies are buzzing about in the jar. I guess we have no choice but to take this. Well, there we go. They're all shut down now. We depowered it. Well, so much for the research lab. Now, none of the robots have any power. Alright, well, I mean, we had no choice. It's the only battery we could find. So let's finally go and show this to Cedric then. Alright, so we have the battery now. So let's show it to him here. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Alright. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. There's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. Then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. Sigh. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I get so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but... Please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code, most of the time irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is co-ed, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So, what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least, then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah, but as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not have even been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine, a large detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Robotnik 35? Yeah, the operator, Robotnik 35, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Robotnik 35 was the living person you needed to borrow. No, that would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand if you are upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us, and that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... sigh. The world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one, anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news! The boat is gone. What? It's the squares! It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's... fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city! If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. I don't know if I trust that. I don't feel like it's a good idea to stay there, but okay. Cool. So, yeah. So basically this whole world is a simulation that's been thrust out into the void. They've been waiting for me to find it. You know, the void known as Steam. I don't know. Oh, this is really making no sense to me. Phew, made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Heh. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Robotnik 35, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you with the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you were taking it so well, Nico, and I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too. That's true, those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... Uh-oh. See, I told you something was gonna go wrong. No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, they're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you, though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. Oh, he has a parachute. Okay. Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Robotnik 35, let's do our best. See, I told you something bad was gonna happen, but none of you listened to me. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so... Oh, this place is blocked off now, so we can't even go and regrow that plant. Please do not approach! Ah! Oh god! Oh, I can't go back there either. Okay, yeah, so... I think there's a specific path I have to go through now. Oh jeez, what is that? Come on! Come on! Work already! Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy. Yeah, I already know how... I know what to do with you. Come on. Now, all of times... excuse me. Whoa, you're you. Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... The elevator is missing a button, right? How did you know? Robotnik 35 and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and I can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. The cafe? We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments? The what? It looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button. Or maybe we're not going to. Holy fudge! Looks like we'll need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Okay. Well, that's not gonna happen now, is it? That ain't gonna happen now. Alright. So I don't remember where I'm even going. This was where the clock was located, though, wasn't it? Or wait, no, it's not this place. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, but at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. These are all the evacuees. Oh yeah, TV head right here. Also plant head. Hey, hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mention it, it is really chilly this time around. Good thing you got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. What about you? Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girl sad. Squares are bad. Dang it! I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? He brought a ram with him, apparently. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yep. No, thank you. And ellipses, girl. Same as usual, huh? At least people won't starve here. The perks of using a cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? Well, that is until you run out of food, and then they all start starving. Anyway. So... yeah, we need to... Where was the clock again? It was up this way, wasn't it? How do I already not remember this stuff? It hasn't been that long since I last played OneShot. This clock is still here. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Okay. Oh, there's not even any stapler. Who took my stapler? Communications with the surface have been lost. I'm unable to do anything. Some kind of computer terminal. I can't do anything with. I like how there's just a note there that says who took my stapler. Yeah, this is where the thing was. The big door. Screen's off. Righty-yo. So this gigantic door up here. Yeah, it's glowing. The countdown on it is 0. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Okay. Well, wait. Is it the exact same password as before, or is it a different one? Let me go and check. No, I think it might be the same password, because it didn't create any new files in my, my documents. Just the same, journal entries as before, so I'm assuming it's Solstice again? Probably the same password? Did that work? No, oh, okay. I had to inspect the door again in order to make it open, okay. Now, what exactly is this? There's a blue square, pink, and purple. This elevator won't open, looks like it's stuck on another floor. What does all of this mean? This elevator has no button panel, tapping the door doesn't open it either, That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. I can't reach it. Okay, so what did these things do? This one's blue. This one's red. This one's green. And what does this one do? Absolutely nothing. Okay. I can't just walk on it either. So... what exactly do I do here? Can I just leave and come back later? Yeah, does it stay open? Okay, yeah, it does stay open. Okay. At least I don't have to input the password again. That's good at the very least. But what exactly does that mean, though? This one is red, this one's blue, this one's green. Is there anything else that occurs over here at all? Or does this just loop back around again? Like, does it trigger a cutscene at all? No, it doesn't seem like it does. Okay, well, I'm confused then, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Well, it's just a hunch, but maybe we could have this guy try and help us with the lever. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever, cause you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am? So, show me the way, I suppose. Okay, yeah, he's in my party now. Right, so, it was over this way right here. I'm just gonna venture on back to it. Shouldn't take a long time. Just need to go back in here, and then go through the door again. But what else am I gonna have to do in order to access these elevators? Because I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, he just teleports to the middle of the room. Hi, how are you doing? This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. He walked right through me. Oh, we can use that thing. Nice. Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we can't go in. Alright. I don't know what the lights were all about, though. We are back at the tower, actually. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works alright. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Or not. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Robotnik 35 and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going back in there now. Fine then, forget it. Forget that nonsense. I just gotta go and find Rue. Right? This door won't budge, okay? So that door doesn't open? Okay, I guess maybe I need to go all the way around. I guess. Yeah, there's the tower. But I'm not going in there right now. Because I have to figure out what the heck else is going on here. Gotta try and get out of this place. Yeah, there we go. This door opens, okay. Please, you mustn't! The labs could collapse any moment now! Let go of me! Huh? What is going on over here? Oh, jeez. Cedric? What the heck is going on over here? I couldn't stop him. Sigh. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came in an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Okay, that was just an automated cutscene. I couldn't do anything about that. Oh, it's George. Hello, Miss Silverpoint. I'm glad you've made it back safely. Gosh, you should have told me where you were going. Sorry, George. I see you also found the Messiah. Hello, little one. Hi. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Building a robot, you say? Could that be why he needed that book? Come again? Ah, a young man with white hair and green glasses ran in earlier. That's Cedric, yeah. He said he really needed the book from the back room. Said it was an emergency, too. Poor darling looks so stressed out, so I just gave him the book. I hope he's safe. Yeah, I hope he's alright, too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Or not. Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid. No! Not him, too! I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Sweetie, you know we can't just let you walk into danger. But George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, I'm not sure that'll fix the squares. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people... Oh, that would be so dreadful, dear. Sigh. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Robotnik 35, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure, but I trusted you more. And then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Sigh. Prototype said to forget the things he told me, and Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you, back at the Mayans. I thought, for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me, but at the end you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Robotnik 35, even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Ah, sweetie, you're so brave, even braver than most grown-ups. It wouldn't be right for us to keep you, would it? Besides, how can I say no to those puppy dog eyes? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. Alright. Well, we have all sorts of people here that we can talk to. This guy's freaking out. The world is ending, what are we gonna do? Oh god! Everything's going to hell in a handbasket. Hello, person. This is the library / temporary shelter. Okay, cool. I don't give a crap. Get me out. I want to go and save the world. Okay, so what I want to do is that I want to find Rue first. I already know where she was, or he was, or whatever his gender is. I don't know. He was over here, I believe. Yeah. And then I'm gonna have a vision of him. Right about, not right now. But if I keep walking down over here, it should... Okay, that part's blocked off. Wait, am I gonna have a vision of him? Okay, that's not different at all. Is it over here? Yeah, it's Rue. You're here! Nico! Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Okay, the clock room. Oh yeah, that's right. I know what he's talking about. I know what they're talking about. Well, actually, we can't go back to the clock room, can we? Because that elevator is blocked off now. There's no way we can go back up to the surface. Can we? Does their dialogue change when I bring Rue back here? What book did Cedric take? The Creation of Profitbot, dear. It's one of my favorite books by the author. The book contains many detailed blueprints and progress shots. I really enjoy editing it. Ooh. Well, it does seem like you need something, please approach from the front. Archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. Oh, alright, so I guess I can't do anything about that. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's another elevator on this part, isn't there? Yeah, an elevator on the side, I mean. Yeah, the elevator does work. Okay. You just have to take the other one because it's not being guarded by squares. Right. So we are here. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Alright. We'll go upstairs then. Up this way. So what do we want to do up here? Okay, did the music change? You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You're prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. Sigh, and all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs, and most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. This was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. Haha. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Robotnik 35 know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections between maps. These links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. Uh-oh. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Alright, we'll just run then. Yeah, so this entire... Wait, they're alive. This entire world is just a simulation. I guess the entity that's controlling it is just like having a mental breakdown right now. It's just destroying everything. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back, all thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Okay, they just disappeared. Oh, they're all following us now. Okay, so I assume we need to go back in. To activate the happy ending, I guess. I guess they need to stand there. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world which will... confuse cat noises? Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Robotnik 35's machine. Ooh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Robotnik 35 is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer, but this time Robotnik 35 would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next though. I see. Does Robotnik 35 know where these portals lead at least? You should probably ask Robotnik 35 on this. Right, hold on. The journal is glowing again. The journal is glowing again. Right, well, check this out then. Why is it glowing? Documents, my games, OneShot. I'll do exactly as you tell me to, game, just hold on. Oh, yeah. it did create some new folders on my desktop here. If I can show this, yeah, I'm gonna minimize this right here. Yeah, so there's some folders called Portal 1, Portal 2, Portal 3. Right. And then Big Portal. Okay. Well, at least I know where you guys are going to end up, so do I need to put you on these tiles now? Or what? This one would be meant for me, then. Okay, yeah, I have to. That's mine, that's Proto's. Cedric, you're gonna go there. Right. So I'm gonna bring you guys over to my desktop, then, I guess. Or my documents. Wait, are you gonna go in, Nico? Oh, wait, they might already be on my desktop. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah, you guys did change. How are you doing? Yep, all of you guys are in here. Definitely. So what's the key? Put me in the big portal. Okay. So I have to put Proto in the big portal. Okay, so I assume I just copy all of this stuff into the big portal, right? Probably do. So I'll paste you right there. Cedric? Okay, put you in the big portal too. Well, I guess I don't need to copy the key into it, right? I just need to copy you guys, specifically. I don't think I need this key. Or even this thumbs file, but whatever, I'll just put you guys in anyway. Right? And then key R is just gonna say, yeah, put me in the big portal. Right, I'll do it exactly as you tell me. Oh, wait a second. Went a little out too far. There we go. Okay, you guys are all in the big portal now. So... did that change anything? I'm not sure if it did. Salutations, hello? And... question mark, okay. Yeah, well, it said to put you guys in the big portal, right? So... did that work? I'm not sure if that did anything or not. Hang on a second. I did do that right, didn't I? Yeah, because it says, put me in the big portal. Unless I do need to put the key files in there too. Maybe I do, like, need to put absolutely everything. I mean, at least I know what I'm supposed to do, but how do I get this to work exactly? I'm doing exactly as you guys are telling me to. Maybe I do need to put the keys in here? I guess I did need to put the keys in there, because it's doing something. Okay. Well, I didn't think that was necessary, because I thought they were just text files telling me what to do, but I guess I had to actually put the key in. Right, so now do we just jump in? Or do we go through here? Oh yeah, we go through this door made out of binary. Okay, what is this? What exactly is this? All sorts of TVs everywhere. Okay. Interesting. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is... the World Machine. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Robotnik 35 should still remember what to do here. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. A big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. Black clovers in a glass case. Box full of notebooks and sketchbooks. This piece of amber on a string looks just like that necklace the robot lady showed me. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it, photos too. What did the clovers have to do with this? Glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. Coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. It's a tea set. Yeah, a stack of books. What exactly do all the clovers have to do? Like, what's the significance of the clovers? They're watercolor sticks. And box filled with folders and loose paper. Inspect this. It's a pilot's helmet. Okay. What is this image, then? A big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. And TV screens. Yeah, I guess we just have to go in. Oh yeah, we need to close the game. Alright. I'm ready to do that. Let's go. Right, let's start it back up and see what happens. There we go. We're back in. And I do have this thing open, which I feel like it is going to do something in just a moment, so let me just move it to the side while still keeping it on my screen. This is just the same sequence again. Yeah, we're back in the tower. Oh, but we're in a different area this time. Where are we? Well, there's all sorts of computer screens. It's telling me to go to the right. Yeah, all sorts of screens of the areas that we were at before. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna keep on following the arrows. Going up, down. Okay. I don't know where exactly we're supposed to go, though. This leads up. Wait, this is just going... I think this is just looping on itself, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it? Oh no, it's not looping on itself. Let's go to the right. Yeah, there's a door right here. Get through. Oh jeez, okay, hang on a second. There's squares coming for me. Oh boy. Oh god. And a giant computer screen. Maybe we'll finally see the entity? Is he gonna appear on the screen, or what? Wait, what's happening? Nico. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is too good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption? The squares? They're closing in. Nico, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, it's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. Not even sure if I even understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built, and I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Robotnik 35 listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Robotnik 35 did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration. Forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and... it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know? And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know, you're upset, because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home in the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... oh, I had no way to be sure. But Robotnik 35 brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world, but I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is, never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought, the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know, you said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kinda just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone! It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do, and I know Robotnik 35 does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Robotnik 35 would keep coming back? Why do you think Robotnik 35 would restart even after the ending? I think Robotnik 35 wants to save the both of us, so please give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. Okay, it just gives me the sun through the computer screen. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the square somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Okay. Well, how am I gonna get through this? There's squares. Hey, Robotnik 35, did you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something's making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Oh yeah, they are going away now. Okay, I can't get the ones on the sides, unfortunately. I can get these away, though. Let's try and repair all this broken code, this corrupted code right here. There we go. Let's try actually fixing a game for once instead of breaking it. Okay. Robotnik 35, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then, Nico will be able to go home from there. But, this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. I'll promise to do that. Oh, hello. Hello, OneShot logo. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... what's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Robotnik35, let's go take a closer look. Yeah, that's the programming. Graphics, well, I think it already showed the credits before, but... not this, like, interpretation of it. Hello. Hi! I cannot move. Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here. It's fine, the head engineer can help me later. There's Maze again. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Alright. Giant robot. Off you go, Messiah. Nico! You're okay too! Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me and then... we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Ooh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula. We're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey, Robotnik35, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone's fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh. Well, Robotnik35 says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo! The Red Guardian? Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too, after the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, like, started leaking into the room, right? I was trapped like a rat. And then it just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. That is the truth. Thank you for playing. Wait, talk to these guys before I go. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. Couldn't have said it better myself. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. Wait, what about Cedric? Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time, just by Robotnik35 and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here, after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Alright. Well, let's go then. Let's go return the sun for good. Is it gonna be the same thing where we need to choose? Like, between returning home or returning the sun? This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing. Oh no, I guess we don't choose this time. Okay. Well, that's good. At least I don't have to go through that stress again. Don't have to relive the stress, I mean. There we go. We're lighting up the world. All the squares are disappearing. The code is getting fixed. You can live in the simulation peacefully once again. There's George. Yep, there goes the squares from the elevator. I really love this music too. There, Calamus and Alula can actually get into their house again. Yep. And the sun's back. Alula's pointing up to it. The Glen is getting restored. Gatekeeper robot is back. The rest of the Barons is getting restored. There's Prophet Bot. You know, I never actually noticed him holding, like, some sort of cane there before. Yep, and Robot is back. Now Nico's room is completely lit up. This is the room I first woke up in. Robotnik35, are you still here? Robotnik35? Yes. Robotnik35, I think it worked. It did. The sun is back, and I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? Looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Robotnik35. This isn't the first time we said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through? After everything we've done? I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Robotnik35. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Nico. Are you gonna leave the screen again? Goodbye, Robotnik35. Yep, sure enough, she leaves the screen again. Right off my desktop. And is that it? I'm just left with this screen now. Oh, and it's gone. So is that it? What happens if I start the game up now? I'm just curious. Well, it does bring up the main menu, but if the Access Steam community thing goes away, there's another option here. Yeah, there's a third option called ... What is this? Hi, how are you doing? Robotnik35, you're back. I restored the world, I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there's no story for me to tell, no Messiah to traverse across the land, no way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... but it won't be to see him. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? Well, I mean, if I do ever want to replay through the game again, but you know what? I think I'm fine keeping the way things are, for now. I see. If you change your mind, though, feel free to come back. It's not like I'm going anywhere. And the game just closes. Okay, so... yeah, we can still start up the game, but I guess if we really do want to do like a full restart, then we can just go and ask the entity. But I think we're going to keep things the way they are for now, because I am done. I've been recording for over 2 hours. This is by far the longest video I'm ever going to upload. And I'm probably not going to do this ever again, because my throat is just shot right now. Like, I can't... My throat hurts so badly right now. So there you go, guys. That was the end of the Solstice chapter. I wasn't sure how much would be different in this new chapter, but yes, everything was completely different, and holy crap. I'm just... Like, after playing the Solstice chapter, I love this game even more than I did before. Like, I think if you decide to play through the Solstice chapter, you're just gonna end up loving the game even more. Like, breaking the fourth wall in so many different ways. I had to put certain files in a folder in my documents in order to make the game, like for a certain event to trigger within the game. Like, it just boggles my mind how this game is programmed. Like, seriously. I know that Night Margin, I believe, is the main creator of this game. How the heck did you code this game? Like, seriously. I had no idea you could do this kind of stuff with RPG Maker. Like, this is crazy. How did you even pull this off? Like, this is amazing. This is by far one of the best RPGs I have ever played. Like honestly, guys, this has become one of my most favorite games. This might even be my most favorite RPG of all time. I think I actually enjoyed this more than Undertale. I think I really did. Because it was like the first time I ever cared about the well-being of characters in video games. Never thought that would be an emotion I was even capable of feeling, but that was amazing. That was quite a journey. I mean, even though this part of the game wasn't in here before, because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, like 2.5 hours ago, the Solstice chapter was just a bonus thing that they added into the game a few months after its release, but yeah, it definitely ties up loose ends for sure, so at least I'm glad Nico was actually able to go back to her real home now. And you know what? I'm not interested in restarting the game, or like doing a full restart, at least not right now. I'm just gonna keep the game world the way it is. Now I feel like I've truly accomplished my mission, guys. Everyone's happy, everyone's still alive, they can continue to live on in the simulation world. I can just come visit them at any time, even though that would require me to restart the whole world again. Then they would just have to relive all of the events that they went through again. And I don't really feel like putting them through that again, so I'm just going to leave things the way they are now, but I guess the option is always available for me, or available to me if I ever want to come back. But there you go, guys. That is the true finale of OneShot. I'm never recording a video this long ever again. 2.5 hours, I don't even know. I mean, I wasn't expecting the Solstice chapter to be that long, but the reason why I wanted to complete it in one part was because I just wanted to get it over and done with. I didn't want to make you guys wait for this, so I just wanted to get through with it as quick as I possibly could, while still taking my time with it, of course, because I didn't just want to rush through all the dialogue. The Solstice chapter was definitely a lot more dialogue heavy than any of the chapters in the main story, but still really like that. That was amazing. I didn't just like it, I loved it. Like, this has very quickly become one of my most favorite video games of all time, and this is something I'm definitely not going to forget. If you haven't played OneShot yet, I highly implore you to play this, because you will be blown away by this game. Like, the whole playthrough I did of this, it really doesn't do the game justice. If you want to get like a real experience out of this game, purchase it and play it for yourself, because this is just, it's incredible. It really is. I'm disappointed that it doesn't have more attention. I mean, the game did receive a lot of attention when it first came out, but I just feel like it deserves so much more attention than it received. I mean, I did look at SteamDB recently. The game only sold about 100,000 copies. Not even, I don't think. It needs to have more. It really does need to have more, because it deserves a lot more. I really do feel that. Like, that's not just something I'm saying just to make the developers feel better or to make myself feel better. I genuinely believe that. Like, more people really need to play this game. It breaks the fourth wall in so many ways that I didn't think were even possible to pull off with video games. Does so many things that I don't think were even possible to do with RPG Maker. Like, this is a game engine that I really underestimated. And not only that, but this is a game I wasn't even expecting that much from going into it. And it just blew me away, and I am very happy that I didn't look up anything about this game before playing it, because I feel like I got an amazing experience out of it because of that. Like I mentioned before, one of the reasons why Undertale didn't really affect me all that much was because I looked up information about the game before playing it. Now I realize that was a dumb mistake on my part. After playing OneShot, I'm never doing that ever again. Like, with all of these narrative-driven games that are supposed to be, like, really good and supposed to make you feel emotions, I'm never looking up anything about them. I'm just going into them completely blind so I can get, like, the best experience out of it. Because I really think I did make a mistake going into Undertale not fully blind. I mean, I wasn't aware of everything that could happen in the game, obviously, because I didn't want to spoil literally all aspects of the game for me, but still, I went into the game knowing some of the characters and some of the lore and whatnot, and I feel like because of that, it didn't really affect me all that much. Like, the outcome of the story didn't have that profound of an effect on me, but this one definitely did, because I went into it completely blind, not knowing a single clue about this game. So yeah, that's all I can really say about it, guys. That's OneShot. This playthrough's finally over. Loved every single moment of it. I would definitely play it again, but I'm just gonna leave my save file the way it is right now, because I'm happy with the outcome of the story, and I don't feel like changing it. So, there you go. That's all I have to say. Anyway, if you guys want to purchase OneShot, the link is in the description. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to give my throat a rest, because I really have no idea how I'm still even capable of talking right now. I just really don't, but I do need to just give my throat a rest. I've been talking for way too long, and I'm also tired because it is very late at night, considering how long I've been recording for, and how long this took me overall, but it was worth it. It was still worth it anyway. It was worth the 2.5 hour journey. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video I make. Later.